everybody. Good morning. Thank you guys for coming out this morning on a Memorial Day weekend, Saturday morning, to support the J.C. Cooley Foundation. My name is Michelle Cooley, and I am J.C. Well, James's wife. He's James to me. He's J.C. to you. I thank you for coming out and supporting us. We got a huge venue today, and I just want to introduce the person who's responsible for this. He is a philanthropist. He is a motivator. He's an educator. He's a leader. He is the most amazing, dedicated, kind-hearted person that I know. While at the further introduction, I want to introduce to you the president and CEO of the J.C. Cooley Foundation, James Cooley.
Thank you very much. How everybody doing? I got to start the program off the same way I always do. If anyone had not told you that you are loved and appreciated, I want to be the first one to let everybody in here know that you are loved and appreciated. You're loved and appreciated. But I also want you to turn around and tell your neighbor that they are loved and appreciated as well. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And we're going to start the program off with a spoken word. We're going to start it off with a spoken word. So I'm going to change up a little bit, but I want to bring Jabray and Logan up here. They're going to do a spoken word for us. Can you guys come on up here?
Life is funny. It will do the most to bring you down. And as soon as you reach your breaking point, it'll give you just a little bit to want to push that much further. But you have to have the mindset and the courage to go beyond your breaking point. And just when you think you've made it, the finish line moves. So you challenge yourself to continue because you don't want to disappoint the people that surround you. But who said that the people surround you live your life for you? Live for yourself. Do what makes you the happiest. Because in the end, all that matters is you. Life is like quicksand. The more you try to fight it, the more you sink until you're in over your head. You need to move slowly instead of fast. You might need to ask somebody for help. But you have to have the mindset and the courage that you will make it through. The mind is a powerful thing. It's your choice on how you use it. So choose you. Live for yourself. And find your true happiness. That's life.
That was great. Let's give them another round of applause. I want to bring Fontaine up here. He's going to open up, and then we got the featured musician coming up shortly. So without any further delay, Fontaine.
Check, 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 check. Can I get a little bit more in the mic? Good morning. How's everybody doing today? Good, good. I'm happy to be here with you guys. I'm gonna change the whole atmosphere up real quick. We good? Homie, I've been Hey. Homie, I've been redeemed. Out here chasing my dreams. I'ma eat with my team. Even closed eyes, they gon' see. Hey, royalty in my jeans. I'm a child of that king. Royalty in my jeans. I'm a child of that king. Listen, Grinding so hard till I'm out of breath. They saying that I got that passion. They try to contain me, not Rubbermaid, but I'm bouncing back like elastic. I needed to save it, it's drastic. To face all my fears, I can't mask it. I cross them out like a task list. Woo, I'm feeling fantastic. Running laps, I'ma pass them. Enemies can't outlast them. Told him Jesus is God. Wear my cross like it's fashion. Obstacles through my optical. Say it's impossible, but I topped it. Whoa, my future goals are looking tangible. I had a chance to grow, now I'm a yellow rose. On the road to be great. They can't hold their own weight. I leave no room for debate. Why? Cause this legend's here and he's live. I stay in the pocket like loose change. The way that I kick it, I'm Luke Kane. I'm on the top of the food chain. Mixing these lyrics like Kool-Aid. Homie, I've been redeemed. Out here chasing my dreams. I'ma eat with my team. Even close out, they gon' see. Hey, royalty in my jeans. I'm a child of that king. Royalty in my jeans. I'm a child of that king. Most people running with chickens, others with snakes, but I chose to run with the lamb. Satan say I'm supposed to die, Jesus to live, cause that wasn't part of his plan. They chase $1 a mouse. Tiger, I'm ready to pounce. Hey, now homie, if you've been redeemed, hey, then let me see you just bounce. Hey, now when I say bounce, I mean that you leave the floor. You scared to walk out the door, cause spirit don't live it no more. Cause spirit don't live it no more. I'm on the top, I can't fall. I can't be held by a wall. When I am weak, he's made strong. Beating my chest like I'm king. Kong, they wondering what I'm doing. Trying to duplicate this movement. I'm lapping lanes while I'm shoeless. I'm eating beats while I'm toothless. Crowd surfing y'all's pulpit. Rappers mad they can't do this. Thought Fontaine was just foolish. Y'all second guess, but I knew it. Hey, homie, I've been redeemed. Out here chasing my dream. I'ma eat with my team. Even close out, they gon' see. Let's go. Royalty in my jeans. I'm a child of that king. Royalty in my jeans. I'm a child of that king.
Crowd surfing y'all's pulpit. Rappers mad they can't do this. Crowd surfing y'all's pulpit. Rappers mad they can't do
So
this.
let's see. I know it's early, but I want to get a little bit of crowd participation going, alright? So I need everybody to clap their hands like this.
Rappers mad they can't do this.
Let's go. I'ma eat with my team. 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 Alright, so when the hook come in, I need y'all to repeat after me, alright? Homie, I've been redeemed. Out here chasing my dreams. I'ma eat with my team. Even close out, they gon' see. Royalty in my jeans. I'm a child of that king. Royalty in my jeans. I'm a child of that king. Appreciate y'all, man. Yeah, man. Once again, I go by the name of Carl Fontaine. If anybody's interested after the show or anything, I got CDs and stuff in the back, so just hit me up.
Come on, let's give him another round of applause. We got a featured musician coming up. This young lady, she does a whole lot. She's been performing for quite some time, on tour right now. She took time out of her busy schedule to come and share a couple of songs with us. Um, I ran into it at the gym, I think about a year or so ago, and been waiting on this opportunity a long time. Without any further delay, let's bring on Traylon Jocelyn. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Hello, everybody. Check, check, check. Turn it up a little. Check, 1, 2. Hi, everyone. Good morning. It's early for me. I'm going to play you guys a song that I wrote. I was trying to think what is the most appropriate music to play for this event, so I'm just going to play something that I wrote recently. This one's called Closer. sleep at night these days. Nothing can fade away. Oh, the feelings that I have for you. And people say I'm acting strange. I really can't say. 'Cause I'm stuck in my emotions. And I'm wondering, where are you tonight? Are you thinking about me too? Oh, would it be alright? Could we get closer? It's okay that we don't. I want you to know that I want to be so much closer, yeah, to you. Oh, I do, yeah. Day to day life gets so crazy. Sometimes I think that I might be too. I'm thinking of ways for me to be near you, yeah. Seems to be all that I do. I'm wondering where I stand in your life. Being by you feels right. Would it be alright? Could we get closer? It's okay that we don't. I want you to know I want to be so much closer, yeah, to you. To you, yeah. Oh, I do. I do. I do, yeah, 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 I said I don't sleep at night these days because nothing fades away. Oh, all these feelings I have for you. Thinking of ways for me to be near you. Oh, that's all that I do. I'm wondering, where are you tonight? Are you thinking about me too? Oh, would it be alright? Could we get closer? Yeah, it's okay that we don't. I want you to know that I want to be so much closer, yeah, to you. Oh, I do. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm gonna play one more song for you guys. This is just one of my favorite songs by Bob Marley, and I wanted to say congratulations to everybody who is earning scholarships and heading off to college and doing big things like that. It's really exciting. I'm excited for you. It's wonderful. I usually have a band behind me and stuff, so I feel a little vulnerable up here by myself. Thank you for being so kind. This is one of my favorites. This is called a redemption song. Oh, pirates, yes, they robbed by, sold out to that merchant ship. Minutes after they took out from the bottomless pit. But my hand was held strong by the hand of the Almighty for this generation. Triumphant day, won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? Some say it's just a point to fever. We got to fill the book. Oh, won't you help us sing these songs of freedom? It's all I ever read. I ever read. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free your mind. Have no fear for all of the energy. No, they cannot stop us this time. How long shall they kill our prophets? But we stand aside. Look, some say it's just a point to give up. We got to fill the book. Oh, won't you ever say these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever read, redemption song, redemption song, these songs of freedom, yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you. Thank you for having me here, Mr. James Cooley. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to play. This is one of the first songs that I wrote on guitar, and it's called Flip Flop. It's just a fun song, and we'll end it on a happy note. It's actually not a happy song, but I wrote it with happy chords, so it sounds happy. Now I think about it. That's a little trick. You said that you called me, you said it's about me, but you know it's all the same. I know you like me and you think that it might be something after all. I take it lightly, don't wanna get caught up when the high comes down. We're both old enough to play this game. Give a little, then you take a lot. Said it's over, babe, know that it's not. This girl's about to blow up top. Give a little, boy, you take a lot. Said it's over, babe, know that it's not. This girl about to blow her top. No, no, flip flop. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, flip flop. I took a vacation, but it was another excuse for this situation, 'cause it keeps on replacing me. Oh, you said you want to break it up, and now I'm trying to make it up. Now let's just call it a day. Okay, oh, you give a little, then you take a lot. Said it's over, baby, know that it's not. This girl's about to blow up top. Give a little, baby, you take a lot. Said it's over, but you know that it's not. This girl's about to blow up top. No, no, flip flop. I think this might be a little unhealthy for me, because I'm still smiling through all this misery. You said you want to make it up, but now I'm trying to break it up. Yeah, let's just call it today. Okay, oh, you give a little, and you take a lot. I said it's over, but you know that it's not. This girl's about to blow up top. Oh, you give a little, baby, you take a lot. Said it's over, but you know that it's not. This girl about to blow up top. No, no, Thank you so much.
Let's give her another round of applause. All right, all right. I think it's almost time to put some grub in our stomach. So they setting up. But before we do that, I want my cuz to come up and do a spoken word. Without any further delay, Marlon Cooley.
This is dedicated to the graduates because you guys are going out and you're getting ready to pursue your life. And this is called life. And Jabray and Logan, that's where they got their spoken word because we had a little workshop and it was all about talking about what life is. Life. Life is living, loving, breathing, smelling, tasting, talking. Love it. You can't live without it. Life is up and down. It can be easy and queasy, but that's life. You see, life is precious all the time. Other times it can be obnoxious, heartache, backache. I love life. You can create yourself in ways you never thought you can. Don't let life take you down. You put on a crown and accept the journey of life. Don't let it put a knife in your heart of life. Be happy and accept your life and enjoy what lies ahead. That is why life is so special. We all have potential in our life. We only get one life and live it to the fullest. Life is for the breathing and all mankind. Life. I just cherish that word of life. That's it.
That was absolutely fantastic. And it's all about life. Everybody having a good time? I think it's time for us to delve into some of this good breakfast over here. So we're going to start from back this way, the place on that side. Let's do it. Thanks a lot again. A great breakfast, right? Great breakfast. Did everybody, in a southern term, did everybody get fed? You know, this is a very important day in the J.C. Cooley Foundation because we get an opportunity to award some outstanding future leaders of tomorrow. And we cannot do that without the service of a great community, without the parents, without the students actually putting a whole lot of work in there. I want to recognize a few people here that made these awards possible. They are sponsors, and they showed up, and they care about the youth just as much as we all do. So I'm gonna ask a couple of these sponsors to stand up. First of all, I want Dr. Jeremy Seward to stand up. He's one of the sponsors of one of the scholarships. I want Mr. Leonard Mars to stand up. He's one of the sponsors of the scholarships. I want my wife, Michelle Cooley, to stand up. She's one of the sponsors. I want this young lady to stand up. She has been doing a lot of stuff in the community and working with a lot of kids. And we couldn't have done this without her. Mrs. Cara Hernandez. Marlon Cooley, stand up. You know, so this is, where is Chandra? Miss Chandra Burrs, stand up. My good friend Stacy Gilliard, the owner of this great place, Gennaro. Gennaro. Gennaro is sponsoring a scholarship. One of the lucky people that wasn't identified to get a scholarship today, he said we giving him one. So we're gonna pick somebody at random and get him a scholarship. Let's yeah. So we're gonna get along with the program. And today's message, before we delve deep into this, I want to talk to you all about vision, understanding, and focus. Vision, understanding, and focus. Whatever we do in life, wherever the next destination takes us, we have to understand that there is a life out there that we choose. We must put the building blocks together. When it comes to vision, vision is, in my opinion, is having these thoughts in the back of your head, having these dreams, these thoughts, and just like what my program stands for, dream big, think big, be big. Dreams. To many of us, there are only dreams because we do not put the dreams into play. If you are thinking things with a vision, you have to be able to get your hands around those thought process so that you can turn that into understanding. Vision, when they are placed into understanding, that gives us a pathway and a plan to be able to put those dreams into play. Like I always tell you, many people are going to tell you that you cannot do this and you cannot do that. If you can see it here, if you can see it, you can do it. You can do it. So vision, if you got dreams, formulate those into understanding. You take these vision into understanding and figure out what it's going to take to build that image that you have in the back of your head. A lot of times you have to plan it out because it requires resources. Resources is not always money. Resources. The different pieces of the puzzle that is going to require for you to get there. So you have to have a plan. Just like many of you are coming out of high school this week. Some of you guys graduated yesterday. Others will be graduating next week. Let me tell you, if you don't already know, the minute you walk down that aisle, mommy and daddy give you that big old hug and you know, pat you. Hey, now, you're out there. I mean, you out in the real world. And we can't say, okay, mommy, I still need allowance. I need lunch money. You better have a plan. So, that's the sign of maturing. And that's the sign of growth. And again, it comes from vision. Vision, what you plan on doing. Turning that into understanding. But in order for us to make things work and create that product that we have in mind, we have to focus on the building blocks. If you were building a house, have vision that you might be thinking about a little house at that time. But you got to make sure that foundation is big and that it can hold 50, 100, 200 times the weight or more. Because as we grow and as we focus, we build. So that building block that's coming from your vision is that mind, and that means education. Education is important. You have to continue to build upon the foundation that was already laid. We can't get to a certain point and say, I don't need any more understanding. A lot of us say that. I'm not going back to school. High school is good enough for me. College? Are you crazy? You have to continue to build. So you have to focus on a path. And I believe that each and every last one of you are focused on the path. These are not just mere words that I'm saying. Let's take this advice, put it into our plan. Let's continue to grow. Make sure that foundation, even though your house might be small in the beginning, make sure you're able to build rooms or garage or whatever else onto that house. That foundation has to be strong. And it has to be that way with everything that you do. So, vision leads to understanding. And understanding, once we understand what our plan is, we have to focus on one building block at a time. We cannot go in and try, just like they say, you cannot eat the whole elephant at one time. One building block at a time. That's the message that I'm sending off to you seniors that are graduating this year. We're going to be awarding some of you all in a few minutes, but thank you very much. I'd like to bring to the floor a young man that I have gotten to know over the last 2 to 3 weeks. Tell you, this guy is, to me, is light years ahead of his time. Very smart guy, very focused, and always trying to get better. The son of military parents, which I think might have something to do with that as well. without, without any further delay, Jabray Garrett.
Good morning, everybody. How's everyone doing this morning? Come on, wake up, wake up. I know it's early in the morning. Come on. We had school yesterday. We got to wake up early for church tomorrow, but you know, you're going to be leaving with more than just a full stomach today. You're going to be leaving with more motivation and inspiration that you did when you walked in here. So, my name is Jabray Garrett. I'm 19 years old. I go to Vista Merida High School, class of 2017. Whoop, whoop. And today I'm going to be talking about adversity and overcoming what can't be overcome. And I say that because when you put your mind to it, and if you think about it, there's no such thing as you can't overcome something. So I'm going to ask you guys a couple questions. What is your definition of quitting? Stop? All right. I'm going to ask somebody else. What is your definition of failure? Say again? Okay. What if I told you both that the way you think that is wrong? What if I tell you that failure is just another reason to start again? What if I tell you that quitting is just something to make you start something new? So I'm going to ask you one more question. Anybody, what is your definition of adversity? What if I tell you that adversity is a hurdle that God puts in your life, knowing that you'll get over it, but He wants to see how hard and how much dedication you were willing to put in to get over that hurdle? So I'm going to give you a little story. 7th grade, I lost my memory. I was playing football. I was playing with kids bigger than me, older than me. And I remember just like it was yesterday, the play before, I ran 20, 30 yards. I was hyped. We were losing at the time though. But with so much adrenaline, I was like, we're about to come back. We may be the underdogs, but they can't stop me. They can't stop my team. So the next play is supposed to be a jet sweep. I was supposed to send the receiver in motion. I was so hyped up, I forgot to send him in motion. I hyped it. Me and him look eye to eye. I swear, me and him look eye to eye. I said, oh crap, what am I about to do? I turned back around. I saw the hole wide open, so I ran. 5, 10 yards later, smack. I got hit on my blind side. I'm the biggest kid on the team. Next thing I know, I was knocked out for a good 7 to 8 minutes. And I woke up in the hospital. And what got me was there was 2 people that were coming up to me. I didn't know who they were. But I felt the emotion and the fear in their faces. But I didn't know who they were. They were my parents. The tears in my mom's eyes. The confusion in my father's face. But the only thing I could say is, who are you? Who am I? And when is the next time I'm being on the field? Because that's all I remembered. About an hour later, my teammates started coming in. Didn't know any of them. My friend since 6th grade, Tristan, came in, and I'm telling you, I've never seen someone cry as much as he did. He said, brother, you remember me? I said, you just look familiar. About 3, 4 weeks later, I went back to school. Came back, and I was overwhelmed with so many people coming up to me saying, Jabray, do you remember me? Jabray, do you remember me? What happened? What happened? I guess I had a girlfriend at the time, and she was in the bathroom crying. And I was like, man, what is going on? I was so scared. I was so overwhelmed that I literally ran. Like, if you were in that situation, you would know what to do because you're surrounded with so many people, and it's just overwhelming. But what helped me overcome that was the people that loved me. As soon as I started seeing pictures, as soon as I started remembering my family, I started saying, okay, something happened, but I can overcome it because these people around me don't want to see me fail. They saw what it was inside of me. It took me 8 to 9 months to fully recover from my injury. About 4 or 5 months later, my grandfather passed. My grandfather was a rock, y'all. When he passed, I felt like another side of me was gone. It hit me so hard that I started doing bad in school. I wasn't the best son at the time. And it was all out of frustration and anger because I was saying, God, why would you take somebody that meant so much to me? Why? I had the best experiences with him. When my father was gone for deployment, it would be me, my grandfather, my family, my dog Biscuit. I used to take naps on my grandfather's chest. We had that connection that just nobody would understand. So when he passed, it's like, did I do something wrong? But it realized that he was in pain. And it took time for me to understand that, God did a good thing because he's better now. It took my father to threaten to say, I'm taking basketball away from you. I'm taking football away from you if I don't get my grades straight. So I sat down. I thought to myself, I said, Jabray, is this what your grandfather would like to see? You need to step yourself up. I need to be smarter. I need to become the young man that I know that I can be, that I'm capable of. Because once you put your mind to it, you're capable of anything, no matter what somebody says or can't say. So it took me, I want to say, till my freshman year, sophomore year. And through that time, I found out that I had a learning disability. I'm slow, but I embrace it because I'm working harder than you. I bet you there's nobody else in my classroom that works harder than me. Yeah, I might get a B or a C, but I'm telling you, it's better than getting a D or F. I'm telling you, I'm passing the class. It might not come quick, but I just learned that if I put more time and effort to it, it's going to come out good. So there was a story a man told me once. He said, there's a man with 2 bulldogs living on the block. He told everybody else on that block, if anybody comes if anyone comes into my backyard, those pit bulls are going to beat it nearly to death. A bulldog came, shimmied under the gate, right? The man said attack. The pit bulls ran, beat him nearly to death. The bulldog started walking out, limping. The next day, the bulldog came back, shimmied under the gate. The man said attack. The pit bulls beat it nearly to death, walked away. The third day, the bulldog still came back, man. This bulldog is hard-headed, I tell you. Shimmied under the gate. The man said attack. Pit bulls beat it nearly to death, started limping out. The fourth day, this bulldog came back. But this time it was different. Shimmied under the gate, the man said attack. The pit bulls were running, but they sat right down in front of him. And that's the way you need to see life. That's the way you need to see your adversity and your obstacles. You keep attacking it. You keep attacking it. You can't be afraid to fail. You can't be afraid to quit, because if you fail, you're going to start again. If you quit, that means you need to start something new. Your adversity is going to lay down. You're going to walk over it just like that bulldog did, and you're laying in that doghouse. And you'll keep going forward. You're going to be successful because you keep attacking it. You're not afraid, because you know at the end God's got your back. Even when you think he's not there, that's when he's with you the most. So I'm telling you, next time you have adversity, next time you have obstacles, think it out. Think it out, because your mind is so powerful. It's beyond measure. And we need to find out how we can take full advantage of it and go on with our lives. Look out for people to help you, because I'm telling you now, there's no wrong question. There's not a question that somebody else is asking, but they're too afraid to ask it. There's nothing wrong with asking for help. You can't do it all on your own. I'm telling you, y'all. Keep God first. Think. Always think before you do something. And you'll be successful. That's what I did. Now I'm about to graduate. I'm telling you. If I didn't have one of my teachers, Miss Harper, if I didn't have Miss Burris to help me with YGLC, Young Gentlemen's Leadership Club, I probably wouldn't have the best grades as I do now. But since I wasn't afraid to look for an outlet, like Miss Burris says, a closed mouth don't get fed. And if I closed my mouth, I probably wouldn't be graduating right now. But I'm just saying, y'all, don't be afraid, because you're going to make it. It's all in your mind. You're capable of anything. So thank you once again.
Let's give him another round of applause. Come on now. Great job. Before we bring the keynote speaker up here, I got a young man in here that's going to come up and say a couple of quick words before we get out of here. This guy right here is focused, and he's doing a lot of great things, and we want to keep him focused. Get up here, Nate.
Hi. Hi there. I am Nathan Sewell, and I am in the 7th grade, and I'll soon be in 8th grade, and it's probably going to be tough, but hopefully you'll get through it, and, well, and, what I plan on doing, in the future, is, sorry, don't usually give speeches that much. I plan on maybe, going to college. I'm not sure, what I want to do, yet, because there's so many, good opportunities out there, and I'm just gonna do what seems like the best thing to do. Yeah. Yeah. Now, bye.
Let's get it. Hey, he's growing. We're going to continue to water him, and sooner or later he's going to figure out what he's going to do. I want to bring the keynote speaker up here. This young lady, we have done a whole lot of things together. I tell you, part of the J.C. Cooley family. She's out doing amazing things in the community, in the schools, churches, and she just remarkable. Keeps me kind of grounded. If I kind of step out of bounds a little bit, she is the first one, other than my wife, to say, "Hey, JC, get back in that box." Now, she's a wonderful friend of mine. I love her to death. Without any further delay, Stacy Gilliard.
All right. Well, first, before we get started, yes, my name is Stacy Gilliard. Good morning, everybody. Um, I want to do a selfie with all our graduates. So, selfie time. Everybody, give me some love. Throw your hands up for something. Give me some love. Give me some love. There we go. Give me one more time. Give me some love. Give me some love. Yes. All right. Yes. Selfie time. All right. So, good morning, everybody. My name is Pastor Stacy Gilliard. I'm a student venture advisor for both Chaparral High School, whoop, whoop, in Temecula, and Heritage High School in Romoland. Plus, I'm a pastor over a YouTube organization called, yes, I said YouTube organization, called I Am the Generation. And I was praying on what inspirational words that y'all needed to hear today, and this is what God gave me. He gave me Proverbs 20 through 21. Listen to advice and accept instruction, that you may gain wisdom in the future. Many are the plans in the mind of a man, but it is the purpose of the Lord that will stand. So you see the significance of this scripture is that the majority of you will be going off to college or off to the workforce, off to the military, or even entering, adulthood. And so here's a time when you begun to seek out all of the visions or dreams or goals or your purpose that you have for your future. And I don't know about y'all, but that's always scary, right? Am I wrong? I mean, that's really scary. Because I don't know if you guys realize this. When you're in high school, they're like, you have to know what you're going to do with the rest of your life. You have to know everything that you're supposed to be doing. And I don't know about y'all, but that is a lot of pressure. That is so scary to have to know everything that you're going to do with your life. Um, and it's always scary because you don't know, are you going to make the right decisions or are you going to make the wrong decisions? You're bombarded with having to know everything right this second. But trust me, I feel so bad because I have 6 children altogether. And I have 3 who are adults who have already had to make that scary decision in their lives. But understand that each and every one of us are created to plan, to dream, to build, to create, to lead. And also, parents, this is actually for us as well. Sometimes figuring out your vision or your purpose can be one of the toughest challenges as we walk towards our future. And in times when you have no idea if you're moving in the right direction, turn to truth. When you're faced with trying to decide your vision for your future, young or old, because sometimes when we are going down a path and we think we're like, oh, this is what I'm supposed to be doing with my life, and then sometimes, that kind of gets slips out from under us, and we're like, whoa, wait, hold the phone. What am I going to do now with my life? Where am I going now with my life? And it'll happen time and time again, everybody. It really will. You'll be on a path, you'll be on a purpose, and you're like, yes, this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm supposed to be doing with my life. I have it all planned out, I know what I'm doing, I know where I'm going, and then all of a sudden you're like, whoa, that did not turn out the way I thought it was supposed to. What happened? That that was not the way I planned it. That wasn't supposed to happen. What am I supposed to do with my life now? And you feel lost, scared, alone. What is my purpose now? Well, first and foremost, the purpose is the journey, not the destination. Amen? But in anything and all things, the main thing to do is to seek wisdom. In every decision, in every choice, seek wisdom. One of the greatest qualities we can possess is wisdom. Let's face it, knowledge is not enough to meet life's problems. We need wisdom, and wisdom is the ability to judge correctly and to follow the best course of action based on knowledge and understanding. So here are 4 benefits you can look forward to when you gain and have wisdom. Number 1, good judgment. A leader who has wisdom can better handle the challenges that arise from leading. This is because good judgment comes to those who are wise. Wisdom is like good judgment, it comes with experience. Uh, the number 2 one is strong character. I believe having strong character should be the foundation of every leader's life. I mean, it really, really is. Having great character is truly one of the most honorable things that you can do. It produces wisdom, which leads to the ability to positively impact others. Number three, it brings honor. Wisdom brings honor within your personal and your professional life. Over time, this honor will lead to a lasting legacy. And this is because your life is an example of someone worth following. And then number four, it grows influence. Your wisdom will increase your ability to influence others. And this is because who you are and what you do attracts like-minded people. So when you grow and have wisdom, it will increase your reach and your influence. So now that I've empowered you with the benefits of wisdom, here is how you achieve it. Briefly, wisdom has three basic components: knowledge, understanding, and application. So first, seek wisdom through prayer. Second, seek wisdom and gain wisdom and knowledge from reading, researching, studying, and especially getting in His Word. Third, seek wisdom through wise counsel, such as Mr. Cooley, who is a phenomenal mentor in many, many people's lives, your parents, some pastors, an advisor that you trust. And then fourth, apply that wisdom and understanding through your daily lives. The excellence of knowledge is that wisdom gives life to those who have it. If you seek after wisdom in every area of your life, I promise you will never ever fail to see the plans that God has for you and find your purpose in this world. So now here are my words of wisdom for y'all class of 2017. Actually for everybody, because this actually helps. Be proud to fail, guys. I know I just said that. Yes, I said that. Be proud to fail. Never be embarrassed or feel less than when failing. Failing actually leads to growth and wisdom, which is the actual thing that turns and helps you lead to success. Again, as I said it before, lean on your parents, pastors, mentors, advisors to actually bless you with their words of wisdom. Because remember, guys, they've already failed. They've already fallen. They've already probably done it like 500 times and got back up again. I know I have 100 million times, all of them failed. But the awesome part about your parents or mentors or pastors or advisors failing is that they've already done it for you. Did you hear what I just said? They failed already for you. That means you don't actually have to go through it unless you really are one of the hard-headed people that just need to. I mean, and I have one of those. I'm just saying, she's like, I need to do it on my own and figure it out. And now she came back. That's normal. But honestly, learn from their wisdom. Learn from why they failed, how they failed, and what you need to do to make sure you don't go down that same path of failing, so you can actually maneuver from all of the bad choices and decisions and start moving towards your success and your victory and your purpose in this world. I mean, really, it is the greatest advice and wisdom I can give you right now. Remember, kindness is the greatest gift that you could actually give in this world. I know I said that, and that sounds weird, but I'm not even remotely playing. Kindness is the greatest gift that you could give this world. Kindness can impact this world like no other by giving a smile to somebody, by sitting there saying, hi, how you doing? By sitting there saying, you are beautiful, or you're handsome, or you're amazing, and you're brilliant, and you have great things to offer this world. Kindness is the greatest gift that this world, that each and every one of you, that's the craziest thing. It's in you already. You all already have the ability to be kind. It's already in you, and you can save a life. I'm not playing. There's a famous pastor who had sat there and said that he was sitting at the table by himself, and God had told him that He wanted him to get up, and He wanted him to go and say something kind to him. And he was like, no, he's just enjoying his dinner. He's fine. He's okay. The man was in a three-piece suit, looked all amazing. Everything was going great for him. He was like, I'm not going to bother him. I'm just going to go about my business and get up and leave. I'm finished with my dinner. I'm fine. And God was like, no, go say something kind to him. And he's like, I mean, he looks great. Everything looks good in his life. He looks fine. I don't need to go talk to him. It's okay. And he goes, I'm just going to go ahead and go leave. And he said, I said, go speak kindness into his life. Yes, sir. So he got up and he went over and he said, Hi, how you doing? He's like, I hope you're having a wonderful, blessed day. I hope you know you have great things in store for you, and I wish you well. Be blessed. And then he left. Something simple, nothing major, nothing out of this world, awesome and extraordinary. Just kindness. That was all it was. Simple kindness. And then he left, went about his business. 3 years later, he sees the man at his church. And the man walked up to him and said, you probably don't know me and you probably don't remember me, and that's okay. He said, I just want you to know that you changed my life that day when you spoke kindness into me, because that day I was going to kill myself. He said, that day I had just realized I lost my job, I lost my wife, I lost my children, I lost all purpose for living, and there was no reason to continue on. And he said, I was done with life that day. I was going to finish my last meal, and then I was going to take my life. He said, but you spoke into me, and it gave me hope again. Hope to move on and put one foot in front of the other. And now today, I am remarried with a beautiful wife. I have a beautiful child, and I've got a phenomenal career. And I just want to thank you for pouring kindness into my life and giving me hope to live, because I have so much to live for. I'm telling you guys, kindness can save a life, impact this world, and truly change this world. Um, Next, I want you all to, this is what I always say, anyone who comes to any of the things that I do around the community or the schools or the churches that I go to, you must all never forget that each and every one of you is created for greatness and mighty purpose, to inspire and empower this world through your powerful, victorious testimony to change this world one person at a time. Never forget to own your worth and value, and never allow anyone to define your worth and value. Do you understand me? Ever. You are all awesome, amazing, brilliant, handsome, beautiful, have great things going for you, talented, gifted, and nothing and nobody can ever take that away from you unless you allow them to. Own it. Own it, and never let anybody's words define you. And then always remember that this world needs you. I know that sounds crazy, but this world cannot survive without you. Do you understand me? It needs you. It needs your gifts. It needs your talents. It needs your kindness. It needs all that you have to offer. And it can't survive without you. So own that. And remember that you were created to leave and impact one person at a time. So everybody, rise up and inspire this world today. And again, congratulations, class of 2017. Y'all did it. Woo!
Give another round of applause. Now it's the time that we're going to recognize, you know, some extraordinary students. Actually, all of you all are extraordinary, uh, with a scholarship, and we want them to take at least 30 to 45 seconds to tell us a little bit about themselves, where they're going. But before we do this, I want to bring up a recipient from last year that received one of the J.C. Cooley scholarships, and he is doing extraordinary things. Without any further delay, Gregory Holt.
What's going on? I'm Greg Holt, like you said. I just finished my first year of education in football at Tufts University in Boston, Massachusetts. Thank you. I received a scholarship last year, and like you guys all find out, or if you already know, textbooks aren't cheap, so it definitely helped us out a lot. But I think it's awesome to have somebody like J.C. Cooley in the community, someone to look forward to. Like this summer, he helped me find employment. So I think it's awesome to like have things like this and be able to connect with your community and see all the different things that people are doing out there. So I just really take advantage of it and enjoy it because he's a great man.
One thing about Greg, and he was very humble. His first year football, he was the D3 out of the D3 all the colleges, defensive player of the year as a freshman. So not only academically, but physically as well. A great role model. Our first recipient of this year's J.C. Cooley Award goes to this young lady from TV that I had a pleasure of offering her an award last week, and we just re-awarded her here. She's gonna do some great things in school, in the community, and I just see leadership all on her. Can we bring Emily Sora to the floor? Our next recipient has been with the J.C. Cooley program for a little bit more than 3 years. Been doing a lot of wonderful things. Has been on every mission trip over the last year and a half that we have been on. He has accumulated a number of hours, uncountable. And I believe that this young man is going to head off and do some great things and stay focused. Let's bring Jordan Holloway to the floor. And Emily, I did not give you an opportunity to talk, so can you come back up here as well?
Thank you. Oh, like just on my plans. Um, yeah. So my plans for after high school. I'm going to San Marcos. Um, I'm going in to do nursing. Yeah.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Emily. I'm graduating from Temecula Valley High School in like a week, and I'm going to UCLA to study applied mathematics.
Our next recipient, I had an opportunity of getting to know this young man the last couple of years. Uh, a leader. He plays football, and GPA. I mean, he's just crushing it. He attends Linfield High School, and he came to speak at our program a time or two. Actually, been to the program several times. But I'm looking for great things out of this young man. I know that he's going to do well in his next journey. Let's bring to the floor John Henry.
All right. So as he said, I'm gonna go play college football at Azusa Pacific University, and so I plan to major in economics and get good grades so I can hopefully get into a master's college there. So
This young man that I'm about to bring to the floor means a whole lot to me. Been a part of my program for 3 years. He is the guy that put together all my major promotional videos, uh, and he does, I mean, a wonderful video or graphic guy, and that's what he's studying. He's doing some wonderful things, and he's my man. You know, without any further delay, George Ely.
My my name is George Elias, and this is actually I just finished up my first year at UC Riverside for neuroscience. So yeah. Everyone says that. I wonder why. But I've had the pleasure of working with the J.C. Cooley Foundation
Great man. Thanks a lot. I want to bring our next awardee to the floor. I had an opportunity to speak at her school last week. This young lady is going places, going to do a lot of great things. She is the commanding officer of her class ROTC program, and I saw exemplary leadership when I was there. I saw how the cadets were acting, and she got a few of them in here with her today. But a lot of great things. Without any further delay, Kayla, I always mess up her last name, Widescreen.
Okay, so after high school, I plan to go to Cal Baptist University in Riverside and major in nursing and hopefully become a nurse practitioner. So.
This young lady, I had an opportunity to get a chance to know her. She's been attending our programs over the last year. She's going to do some great things. Very motivated, and I think that over the last few months, she had developed a plan on where she's going, what she's planning on doing, and you know, I see great things out you, Cassie Mason.
My name is Cassia Mason. I will be graduating from Chaparral High School next Thursday. After high school, I plan on going to San Marcos for the next 4 years and majoring in biology.
We have a. I don't know if we got three other awardees. I'm not sure if they're here or not. But I'm not sure if Maria is in here. She's attend Great Oaks High School. Um, but we awarded her the other day, and she is a recipient. Her name is Maria Hubert. So, yeah, also, not able to be here. We awarded this young lady a scholarship last Wednesday, I think, and she is going great places. I met her at Raleigh, a true leader. And she was at Raleigh this year, not as one of the cadets, but she was there to teach. She completed the program last year, and she was one of the leaders this year. And I think Mrs. Burrell is going to accept the award for Ariel Rice. I think Bobby's going to speak on her behalf.
She's a great person, and congratulations to her.
Thank you. Another chaperone student, I'm not sure if Jasmine Rio is in here, but Jasmine received Temecula's Dollars for Scholars Award last week. We awarded her a scholarship at that event, and she's not here with us today, but we're hoping that one of Chaparral students will come up here and represent her and speak on her behalf. So Chaparral. Micah. You represent Jasmine, right? Now, this is what a true friend would do. They were. You know what? It's nice to have true friends because I mean, if they're really in your circle or they're a friend of yours, they can represent you when you're not there. It's a character thing. So that's a good thing.
Jasmine's a great girl, very motivated and strong, and I'm happy for her future endeavors.
I like that. You know, I'm gonna call on a few folks to come up here and seniors to kind of tell me what their plans are, um, what school they're planning on attending. A quick 1 minute version of what are you doing? You're graduating. What are your plans? What are your plans next week? 1 year, 5 years. 1 minute. Micah.
Hello, everybody. Next Thursday, I'll be graduating from Chaparral High School, and on Saturday, I'll be leaving to attend Texas Christian University on a football scholarship. I want to say thank you to Mr. Cooley for all he's done in helping me and mentoring me over the past couple of years. Throughout this process has not been the easiest. Also, my pastor back there, Pastor Mason, for his help and support this entire process. And I'm pretty excited to go ahead and see what God has planned out for me in the future.
Dominique.
Everybody. My name is Dominique Taylor. I will be graduating on the 9th coming up. My last day is the 2nd, so just for that, yay. I'm going to be attending Cal State Northridge after high school to be majoring in fashion merchandising and minoring in dance. So I'm excited.
Hi, my name is Alexis Martinez. So I was awarded the Posse Scholarship to Hobart and William Smith Colleges in Geneva, New York. I got a 4-year full tuition, full ride, so it was pretty dope. Yeah, and I hate talking about myself so much. but I'm majoring in music composition, double majoring in music composition, entrepreneur studies, and I might minor in English. So we'll see where that goes.
Miracle. Now this is Miracle.
I'm Miracle. I just talked 2 minutes ago. I plan on going to either UNLV or NAU for track, and I'm going to be majoring in biology. I'm a sprinter. I hope to be in 5 years graduated and on to graduate school, and just I pray that God has a great plan for me, and I just take it day by day, really.
Logan.
My name's Logan. Next week I'll be graduating, or not next week, the week after that, on the June 8th, I'll be graduating from Vista Mirada High School. Um, and and then after that, the next 2 years, I'm going to be going to Dixie State University in St. George, Utah, to get my associates in business. And then after that, I'm going to try to go to the LA Film School to get my degree in music production.
Is there any seniors in here that I did not call on? I want to call another friend of mine that I think is doing extremely well in school. This is first year school. Hashik.
Hi, my name is Hisham Hamid, and I currently go to Cal State San Marcos. I just switched my major from business management over to criminology, and I think I'm going to be pursuing law as my career goals.
Now, we're getting ready to award a scholarship from the audience. Gennaro, just like I mentioned to you, the owner of this place pulled me to the side and says that, hey, I'm going to get somebody a scholarship here. So get the big board. Hold on to that for a second. This year, anonymous scholarship award winner goes to Dominique Taylor.
Thank you so much. I don't know what to say.
I told you it was anonymous. So she's never writing it out now. Thank you so much. Thanks. Hey, that's how we do it. There is a chance that within the next couple of weeks we're going to be giving a couple more scholarships out. Yeah, so it could be a couple of other lucky folks in this room in the next couple of weeks. So thank you very much. What we want to do now is I'm gonna turn it over to my cousin Marlon Cooley. We're gonna do that a quick Satchel Page script. So we're gonna pick some folks out the audience real quick.
Everybody know who Satchel Paige is? Okay. So he had a lot of interesting things in his life. I mean, they really don't know how old he was when he retired from the baseball. They said it could have been 59 or 61 years old. But I just thought this was interesting. James said, Marlon, what, let's do Satchel Paige because it's educational and people can see how his life went. So I need a daddy. I'm going to pick somebody. How about you? Come on up. Okay, and then I need a daughter, and I believe we have one right here. Yes, come on up, come on up. Okay, and I need a son. What's that guy right there in the corner? Right there? Yeah, come on up. And then I need a grandpa. A grandpa. How about you? Come on up, grandpa. Come on up. Come on up. All righty. Just talk very loud and just listen to one another so everyone can hear you. Okay? All right, you guys ready? Talk loud. Let's begin.
Oh, that has all my old treasures in it.
You need silver and gold?
No, never had silver or gold, son. They're all my personal treasures. Things that were special to me. And when I was old certificates, badges, baseball cards, things like that.
Baseball cards? Did they have baseball cards way back in the
Yes, they had them when I was. If I remember correctly, I put them on top of everything else. Sure. It would be kind of fun for me too.
Any modern
Satchel Paige.
I never heard of anybody with that name. Was that his real name?
No, his real name was Leroy Robert Page, but everybody called him Satchel.
Why?
Some folks said because he used to carry so many suitcases or satchels, and once when he worked as a porter in the train station. Others say it was because he had such big feet. I don't know why he had that nickname, but I do know he probably pitched and won more games than anybody else in baseball history. He was a pitching genius.
Did you ever see him pitch?
Yes, when I was about 6 years old, my daddy, your grandpa, took me out to see old Satchel pitch in an exhibition game. He was long past his prime, but he was still exciting to watch.
What was he like?
Well, he was tall, 6 feet, 4 inches. Although this card says he weighed 190 pounds, he looked like a lanky kid, even though he must have been in his 60s by that time.
Wow, he was old to play baseball.
Yes, but he wasn't too old to put on a show. The crowd loved him.
What did he do?
For one thing, he strolled to the mound like he had never had a worry in the world. Then he'd wind up, stick out his bat, his big foot, and do one of the hesitation pitches. It was like watching a pitch in slow motion. Your grandma is the one who can really tell you about Paige. Ask him if something tonight.
Grandpa, Daddy started telling us about Page today, but he said you were the one who really knew about him as a pitcher.
Yes, I'm old enough and older than your daddy that I really got to see the man in action. He could almost twist himself into a pretzel. By the time the batter knew what had happened, the umpire was calling strike. In his heyday, Page could pitch so fast it was just a blur. He had one ball he threw so fast it hung. He called that one the B-ball.
Where did you see him play, Grandpa?
In Kansas City, when he was with the Monarch, Jackie Robinson played for him too, you know.
No, I didn't know that. I didn't know that Robinson was the first black person to play.
Well, Brent Ritchie hired Jackie Robinson to be a veteran. Hired Larry Doby and Satchel Paige. They let the rest of the nation see some of the greatest players we've been watching in the Negro League. It's just too bad that Paige didn't get a chance to go to the major leagues before he was in his 40s.
Wow, he must have been something. Daddy said Satchel was about 60 when he saw him. Most of the modern players stopped playing by the time they were 40.
Back then, most players retired about 42.
Well, Patrick was exceptional. He was there to watch Moses part the Red Sea. So, little sidebar. when you got so that he couldn't throw the basketball anymore, he developed an incredible sort of pitcher. Batters never knew what was coming, and his control was fantastic. I can picture him now, bobbing and talking all through the game. He's a man who loved baseball and life.
See, kid, I told you Grandpa to tell you about old Satchel.
Sure did. Daddy, I'm glad you opened your treasure trove this morning.
You know, I am too. So we got to talking this way past your bedtime. Time to say goodnight. Yes, it's pretty late.
Grandpa, can you tell us just one more thing about Satchel Paige?
Yes. All right, one more thing. You've seen baseball players when helmets happen. A teammate used to play with Satchel said that it was because of him. An opposing team was so afraid of his fastball, they protected themselves with helmets in the eye of their car.
Wow, that's it. Good night, Dad.
That was great. Give him a round of applause. I saved this for last because I wanted that sketch to be read. But we got some more awards. And this lady, she does a lot of remarkable things in the community, especially when it comes to art. And she is here today to present a couple of Scholarships Award. Without any further delay, Carl Hernandez.
Thank you, JC. Thank you for inviting me here this beautiful morning. It's been a wonderful morning so far, and I am very happy to be a part of what's going on in our community. Thanks to JC and all he's doing. My name is Carol Hernandez, and I'm the Visual and Performing Arts Coordinator for the Murrieta Valley Unified School District. And I am also a Shakespearean director for Shakespeare in the Vines. Thank you. Of course, the actor up front here was applauding. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's right. Oh, thank you. But you're absolutely right. On a serious note, every summer we do a Shakespeare camp. We actually do 2 sessions of Shakespeare camps. And that's for anyone ages 7 through 19. Anyone who's interested in becoming a Shakespearean actor or would like to take their acting level to a new level. Or if they're just ready for a new challenge, want to try something different, something out of the box. I did prepare a very long speech, but I know many of you are just anxious to get going, and I know that. And plus, something Pastor Stacy said moved me. So oftentimes I meet people, and I'm just genuinely attracted to their spirit. And so many times I am just moved by the Spirit, by the Lord, and by a person's spirit. And so I have come prepared to give 2 scholarships, but because, once again, being moved by the Spirit, I am going to give 3 scholarships. Okay. The first scholarship that I'd like to give is to a young man that I met just a few months ago. Miss Marlon Cooley, who teaches spoken word in the Murrieta Valley Unified School District, came out to a classroom, and I was there to watch her in action. She is just a magnificent actress and speaker. As you all saw, her spoken word poetry just a little earlier. Yes, let's give her a round of applause. Fabulous. And while she was teaching, I was watching the students, and I was watching them take it all in. And there was a young man who just stood out in his expression, his understanding of the text. And you have all witnessed him as well, as a matter of fact. Jabray Garrett, would you come on up? This young man is just wonderful. And anyone who told you were slow, they were lying. You are brilliant. You're just brilliant. So the scholarship is to be a part of the Shakespeare camps this summer. We have 2 sessions. We're actually going to be performing Twelfth Night and then also The Tempest. My second scholarship goes to someone who I just met recently. I saw a fabulous play called Blessings, and a number of the actors are here. In fact, I saw one behind me too. Charles is here somewhere. Where did he go? Oh, it's there, and there she is too. I saw all the actors here, as a matter of fact, and the director is here too, right here. I saw you walking around. That was a brilliant play. If you missed it, you missed something very special. I loved it. I was moved. And I had the honor of meeting Andre Williams' daughter, Valencia, and we got into a discussion about her passions and how much she would like to be an actress, and she touched my heart. And as I watched her eyes glowing when she talked about being an actress, it just touched my heart. And again, moved by the Spirit, I have another scholarship for Valencia Williams. One more scholarship that I really didn't plan on, but just watching. I do a lot of watching of people and how they react. I do a lot of that being a teacher myself. And as Pastor Stacy was speaking, I just saw that this person was just touched and was really taking in what she was saying. So I'd like to offer a scholarship for both sessions for the summer for the Shakespeare camp through Shakespeare in the Vines to Logan Craig. Thank you very much for your time. God bless all of you.
Wow. You know, blessings, blessings, blessings. That's what today is and will continue to be. I really appreciate everybody taking the time to come and honor and be with family. That's what we all are. And to recognize some of our future leaders of tomorrow. I'm going to open it up real quickly. Any questions about anything? I want to talk to you all about a mission trip. Our next mission trip is June the 30th. June the 30th, basically what we do is we take a group of kids, adults, families over to Mexico. And this June the 30th, we're going to build a house. And we're also going to install 2 irrigation systems. It's all about giving. And we're going to do this in a half a day, 12 hours. So if you're interested in going, first of all, make sure you have your passport. But and just contact myself. June the 30th, we're looking for volunteers. You also get volunteer hours for the seniors, juniors, sophomores that need it. So I want to thank everybody very, very much for this moment. Thank you.